Hare Krishna. So I'm representing ISKCON Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya, which has newly been started in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Gopi Parandan Prabhu used to have a school, Sanskrit school, previously which got closed down. And the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, Srimati Radharani and some Vaishnavas, we restarted that school again. I'd like to start with an example. I was in Russia and this example, I gave an example in a class, and then I was asked to repeat this example so many times at different places. So, let's suppose there is a hospital, and in that hospital, there are so many patients who are admitted in the hospital. So what is the main business of the doctors there? The main business of doctors is to take care of the existing patients, right? Take care of them, treat them, help them become free from the disease, and then that's the responsibility is over. But what happens if the doctors, instead of taking care of those existing patients who are admitted in the hospital, if the doctors go on treating patients outside and neglect the patients inside? What happens? The patients who are admitted in the hospital will gradually die because they're not being taken care of nicely. So similarly, yes, we as leaders in the society, we are trying to look for new people, new preaching, new people. We're trying to make new devotees. But at the same time, the energy should also be focused on taking care of the nourishment of the existing devotees. If we don't do that, then the existing devotees will die. They will go away. They will gradually, because they are not getting nourishment in Krishna consciousness, they will leave. They are not nourished. So what will happen? They will try to see faults in everyone. And then gradually, after committing so many offenses, they will gradually leave. And it is happening. We are seeing so many ratios. We are seeing this, that this is happening. Srila Prabhupada often gave an example that when you have somebody, a servant working in your home, feed him nicely, so that even if he leaves, he comes back. Yes, give him nice food cooked with ghee. So similarly, we need to understand that the foremost and topmost responsibility, or this is an emergency, I will say. What's an emergency? To take care of our existing devotees. We have a great wealth. We have so many hundreds and thousands of devotees across the globe. So first responsibility of us is help them with their nourishment. Take care of them. And then if in a hospital, if somebody gets cured and comes out, what happens? Many patients come in naturally towards that hospital. The hospital doesn't advertise itself. We want patients, we want patients, we want patients. No. The patients get cured and the word to mouth, the word spread. And what happens? The more patients come in. Similarly, if we can take care of our existing devotees nicely, give them love, give them affection, give them care, give them nourishment in Krishna consciousness, what will happen is, we will actually be happy. For soul is Srimad Bhagavatam. Scriptures. The food for soul is Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhu, can you please the... 2014, a senior devotee, inspired me to start a magazine. So me and my good wife, we started a magazine. And every Ekadashi, it is called as NBS, Nityam Bhagavata Seva, many of you might be getting also. And we are covering one chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam in that. Every issue, 8 pages magazine. And that magazine, if its first issue itself, We got somebody contacted us after reading that magazine, he contacted us, I have 10,000 people with me in my group. So I will send your magazine to all those 10,000 people. So gradually this thing grew, and today the magazine reaches around 30,000 people across the globe, our devotees. This is just a small effort of magazine. Then a need arose that I travel across the globe, Prabhus, dear Prabhus and Matajis. I travel across the globe. I travel across the Russia, South America, South Africa, Europe, United Kingdom, many places. And what I felt was that so many devotees, our friends, they're not reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada took great pain to write this commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, but nobody is reading it. So we started this self-study course on Srimad Bhagavatam and self-study course on Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have a formula, certain formula. You just have to go to our website and download those courses. And it's very simple. Half an hour for Bhagavatam and half an hour for Chaitanya Charitamrita. 3,000 devotees today are taking shelter of these courses. It's free. All our courses from Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya are being provided free of cost. Then we got inspiration that how can we engage devotees in discussing Krishna Katha, or this self-study is there, but we want that a structured way of studying also, studying Srimad Bhagavatam, discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. Now we have so many institutes in our society. MIH is there, VIH is there, Govardhan Vidyapit is also there. that they are promoting Sastric education. But it is not possible for devotees across the globe to come there. It's not possible for all of them. So instead of making an attempt to bring everybody to the Dham, we are doing something, we are taking the school to the students. So we designed a Bhagavad Vidyalaya program, which any community in the world can start its own Bhagavatam school with the help of its own teachers. So Bhagavad Vidyalaya program is like that. It's a complete 12 cantos, study of 12 cantos, every week, step by step. And then we started, there's so many Bhakti Vrikshas going on, but they don't know how to, what after Bhakti Vriksha. So then we started a 64 weeks program called as Bhagavad Charcha after Bhakti Vriksha. This is an introduction to Srimad Bhagavatam. And in both these courses, our programs are conducted by the local devotees only. And the students, they get habituated in reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavatam. We make them habituate. The program is very nicely designed. After a lot of research and a lot of discussion with many devotees, we have come to these courses. And now finally, in 2019, we started with a residential school in Sri Vrindavan Dham. That is Gopi Parandan Prabhu School. So one of the key and important factors of this preaching expertise, that the preachers themselves should have unflinching faith in the scriptures. It's a very important point. That is, we should have unflinching faith ourselves. I was in one temple in Europe. I was giving Sunday feast class, and the temple president comes to me and says that, Prabhu, it's a Sunday feast class, so please don't talk about Krishna. And I said, Prabhu, I was sitting on a Vyasasana, and I said, Prabhu, you chose the wrong person then. Because I'm not going to speak any other thing other than Krishna. But Prabhu, there are so many new people. How will they understand about Krishna? I said, Prabhu, preaching is a science. We need to understand that Krishna resides in the heart of all of us, right? So Krishna also resides in the heart of those people who are coming new to the temple. And he is bringing them. Krishna is inspiring them, new people to come to our temples. And what is Krishna expecting from us to do? That we speak about him. We speak about Krishna. If we speak something about anything else other than Krishna, then how will those people, new people will get attracted? Anyways, I gave the class. And what happened? Many of them asked so many questions. And one of them, they took out the camera. I said, I have 10 questions. I have 10 questions with me. And he took out the camera, rolled out the camera and asked me so many questions. So, we need to understand we should have unflinching faith in our own scriptures. For that, we have to read our own scriptures. Not that during the classes we have to read. It should be an everyday habit of reading scriptures. Maybe half an hour. And gradually, as our taste increases, we can go on to 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. But if we have unflinching faith in our own scriptures, then we can give that unflinching faith to others. If we don't have that, we won't be able to give that. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Any questions? Bradsundra Prabhu.
Recently, I read a book. The book's name is called Hooked, How to Create a Habit-Forming Product. It's a book written by Nir Ayal. And in that book, in last chapter, he has given an example of an app called Bible app of a U version. It's a company. It is the world's largest Bible app, and they have made Bible a household thing in that. So I have studied their app and how they, what is their product and how they inspire people to read Bible. So I found that they have not invented any new things. They have just taken Bible and they have created many entry points into it. Like when we hear about reading scriptures, we think that there is only one way of reading scripture, that is cover to cover. So what they have done, they have divided various type of demographics. Suppose somebody is married, then they can read these passages, and then further in 4 days, and then further if they want, they can read this also. Like they have created many reading plans. They call it reading plans. So devotees can check. So that is one of the very good idea I find, and it can be applied to Vedic scriptures also.
I'd like to tell you, we have a Bhagavad teachers training course which I personally give while traveling across the world. And in that we give various ways of studying Srimad Bhagavatam or scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, various ways. And so we do have this also. And 5 types of ways of studying. Whichever category you feel you are in, you can adapt to that and you can start studying. We start with the standard method and then we go simplifying. We have that. And we also, this Bhagavad Teachers training course, I'm trying to work with Prabhu to have it officially, with education ministry and then circulated across the world. But we have various ways, what we do is that various ways of studying Srimad Bhagavatam, how to make notes while studying and how to make notes while giving classes. Then how to present a class on a verse. We give various methods of giving class on a verse, various methods of giving Sunday feast classes, Namahatta classes, then how to present a seminar on Bhagavatam. So all these things we cover in that.
Okay.
So this is an updated version, but this is what we achieved in last 5 years. That our fortnightly e-magazine is actually 30,000, but it's an old thing. It's 28,000 plus. 1,500 plus devotees taken to self-study course on Bhagavatam. 300 plus devotees are taken to Chaitanya Charitamrita. 50 study circles are going on across the world. And 900 plus devotees took Bhagavad Teachers training course globally. And we have our e-magazine going on in Spanish language also. E-magazine, and few courses are ready with Russian languages also. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. You have a question? ibmedu.org. IBM.